Today I'm going to show you guys how to make an easy paper rip effect. This is an effect that I created for the music video 1-2 by Zach Greer. I did this video a while ago, but I looked back and I really liked this effect, so I wanted to show you guys how to create it. I'll stop wasting your guys' time and we'll get right into the video. So this effect, I'm not going to go over the drawing part at the beginning. I already have a video on that. If you want to check it out, go to my channel and look at how to create the best paper effect. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start at the beginning of our clip and we're going to make screenshots every 2 frames. So I'm going to use the right on the arrow key. I'm going to click this export frame button. I'm going to take a total of 6 screenshots. Then what you're going to want to do is find out where you screenshotted those pictures. So once you do that, you're going to want to click on one of the images and it'll open the Photos app in Windows. You can do this different ways if you have a Mac, but what you're going to basically want to do is print out the frames. This is the way I do it. I upload the folder to the Photos app and that makes it easy for me to print out the frames. And I'm going to select all of the screenshots and click print. So I'm going to have this menu pop up, and what you're going to want to do is go to settings, scroll down, and you're going to want to click 6. This makes it so it prints out 6 images on one page. Once this is printed out, we're going to then start the mixed media step. Now that you have your paper printed out, what you're going to want to do is grab a pen, any utensil. And so the beginning effect of the drawing, I'm just going to do that real briefly here. You're going to scribble over your subject's eyes. And then once you do that, what we're going to start doing is making the rips. I start by ripping the frames until there's a point where half of the frame is ripped out. Once this is ripped out, I'm going to hold that frame for a while. After the frame's been held out for a while, I'm then going to rip the other side. The top 3 frames, I'm going to make an animation of it ripping out. So I'm going to start out by ripping out 1/3 of the frame, then 2/3 of the frame, and then the whole frame. So this section where half the frame is ripped out, that's the part where we're going to hold it. We're going to do the same thing, but the first half is already going to be ripped out. So the bottom frame, we're going to do the animation of the other side being ripped out. So once you have all your frames ripped out, what you're going to want to do is have a piece of paper or anything that is one color. This is so you could key it out when you're in post. Once you have this behind, you could either take a picture or scan this. You want to get this back into digital on your computer. Once we have our pictures scanned and uploaded to our timeline, we're going to drag that onto our timeline. The first thing I like to do is reposition the frames so they fit the whole screen. What you're going to want to do is go in order starting from the top left all the way to the bottom right. You're going to reposition each frame according to its order. Once you do that, you can see how the effect is coming together. You can see the effect play out, but there's still that purple. So to get rid of that, we're going to have to go to Ultra key in our effect panel, and we're going to put that on one of our clips. And so what you're going to do is key out that purple or whatever color you chose for your background. If this doesn't completely key out, what you want to do is go into the settings and mess around with the pedestal. Once you do that, you're going to want to copy the Ultra key and paste it to the rest of the frames. Now you should have something looking pretty close to the effect I created. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you like this video and want to check out more, check out my video on how to make handwritten animated titles.